Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Hope everybody's doing well and staying safe out there. So today's reading is going to be, what's his next actions going to be? So yeah, we've got three options to choose from. And so the first option is make your music card from Healing with the Fairies. This is option 1. Second option is calling in your soulmate from the Romance Angels. That's option number 2. And the third option is within the next few weeks from the Angel Answers cards. That's option number 3. Okay, so these cards may or may not represent something that's in your reading. Okay, so don't choose based on that. Choose based on intuition, where your heart or third eye chakra is calling you. Pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps will be in the description box below. There will be Vimeo extended readings that will be linked below as well. And so if you'd like to be guided through choosing an option, then I'll do that now. Go ahead and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath, nice and slow, in through the nose. And out through the mouth, nice and slow. And when you open your eyes, the first card that your eyes goes to is often the right option for you. So again, that's 1, 2, and 3. If you get into the reading 5-10 minutes and find that it absolutely does not resonate with you, feel free to choose another option or another reading. And so, yeah. We're going to get started with option 1. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope everybody's doing well. So, what is his next action going to be? Think about the person you came to this reading for. Angels, spirits, and guides, for those who have chosen option 1. What is a person's next action going to be? What's his next action going to be towards them? I'd like to thank everybody who has ordered a personal reading from me and those who have liked and subscribed and left comments on previous videos. Thank you so much. It does help to keep the channel going, so I appreciate that. And also for those of you who have followed me over to Vimeo, there will be an extended reading on Vimeo of this reading as well. So what is option 1's person's next action going to be? Next actions. Those who have chosen option 1. What is option 1? That's right, I said option 1, correct? Option 1's, whoa. Nah. Wow. Dude, really? Excuse me while I try to get this card. Fell on the floor. For those who have chosen option 1, what's their person's next actions going to be? So, we're going to look at your person, like the present situation. Let's get a card representing their person, please. The World card in reverse. So the beautiful, wonderful World card's the best card in the deck. Even in reverse, it's still pretty positive. So this is representing your person. Yeah. At present, there is a blockage to them having what they want, right? They want the world and they don't have it. So the World card talks about leveling up, moving to the next level. It talks about fulfillment and achievement. It talks about wholeness, mastery. So it's like your person, you know, they've got a lot of energy to them right now. This is Major Arcana, the best card in the deck. They're very energetic. However, I feel like they don't know which way to go with it. There's some obstacles that still stand in their way of their success here. Perhaps, you know, there has been some sort of stagnation or this energy of feeling stuck. You know, like this person feels like they put in a lot of hard work and they just have to wait until matters right themselves. So right now they're kind of in this energy of waiting here for things to right themselves. could have been something that they achieved didn't live up to their expectations. Could be that, they're back to the drawing board. Maybe you guys have had a go round in this relationship, didn't live up to someone's expectations, and now they're back to square one, back to the drawing board. Or, they could be experiencing a lot of really fond feelings towards you, feeling successful in your connection. Take it how it resonates. It's a general reading, but if they feel successful towards your connection, they might be keeping it towards themselves. Yeah, there's some restriction here, though. And I feel like in general, like with regards to you, things have not developed the way that they wanted it to, or the way that they planned on it. Things have not gone according to plan. So, and I feel like they feel that they've put in their efforts, their best efforts, and still things did not go according to plan. And they're just looking at and seeing areas that need work here. So they're tempted to let their frustrations and the lack of progress in the connection cause them to give up. There's a part of them that I feel knows that there's happier times ahead if they just hold on, okay? So now the big question, what does option one's person, what actions do option one's person plan on taking, or what actions are they going to take? For those who've tuned in for option one, what actions are their person going to take? What's his next action? We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. So in the upright, it talks about a missed opportunity, withdrawing, going within. And with it being in reverse in terms of action, it could be saying they're coming out of this period of withdrawal. So if they've gone within, if they have been sort of down, a little bit emotionally unhappy or depressed, focusing on, what they have, but not being really thrilled with what they have in their life at present. If they've missed an opportunity and they've reflected on that lost opportunity, it looks like they're coming out of that energy, so this is good. This is one of those cards that when it's in the reverse, it actually improves the meaning of the card, and especially when we're talking about like what actions are they going to take, because it can say that they're taking a new approach to the situation. So if the approach in the past has been, whatever their approach has been to the past, they're taking a new approach, okay? So, I am getting still, though, that they do need some space for themselves, because we saw that something didn't go according to plan. They are feeling like a little bit like giving up on the connection, to be honest, but there is a part of them that knows, that there could still be happiness in the connection. And so I feel that they're reassessing, what went wrong in this connection, what is currently going wrong, what problems you have, if any. I trust that you do have some issues or you wouldn't be here, right? So they're assessing that, reflecting on that, and why it's things have sort of lost their luster between the two of you. I feel like also they're trying to be very careful, especially if they're coming out of a previous relationship, or if you guys have broken up really recently or had a bad fight. If they're wanting to come back together with you, and I'm getting the sense, that they are very much considering that, coming back together with you or making some move towards you to get this thing going, get the ball rolling. They are still reflecting on, the fact that they need to be careful going forward, and they need to use their head here, and they don't want to rush anything, okay? So, if you really like this person, you might be wanting them to rush, but they're not wanting to rush anything, especially if you've had issues in the past, and if you're presently having issues too. So, again, if you guys have recently had a breakup with this person, or they've ended a relationship with somebody else, they're wanting to take some alone time before getting romantically involved again. But they are considering it. They are reassessing the situation. They are wanting to take a new approach to the connection. They're just not sure how to do it. So still a bit of stagnant energy, unfortunately, option one. What are obstacles to this person taking action? We already saw some of the obstacles. What other obstacles or challenges are here regarding option one's person taking action towards them? Okay, some of them are married. They have made a commitment related to some sort of an institution, the institution of marriage perhaps, or if not that, then a commitment elsewhere, and it doesn't have to be a commitment to another person. It could be a commitment to their job. This is a Taurus card. Taurus is earth energy. Earth revolves around job, money, material things. Also, this is a spiritual card, so an obstacle or a challenge here is maybe religion. Maybe you guys have religious differences or something along those lines that creates an obstacle to this connection. I feel like, they are challenged to listen to their spirit or their higher self with regards to like how to move towards you and what to do in their life here, romantically speaking. But it is a challenge, as this is showing up in the challenge part of the reading. And so I feel like they're just having some difficulty. Like, you guys could be different. This person could be very traditional and you're not, or vice versa. We have different traditions. I feel like this person wants to live according to their beliefs, whatever those beliefs are. And this is somebody I feel that either challenges authority and security, or likes to go along with authority and security. In other words, this is someone that likes to know the rules, where they fit in. They could be kind of rigid about like doing things a certain way according to traditions, or they're like involved in a group of people, right? Whether that's family or religion, where these people are very much affect your person's outlook on life, your person's objectives, and your person's goals, okay? So if you're very different from them, then it could be that, they're having difficulty seeing past, your differences, or seeing how you'll fit into their life, their traditions, or with their people, whoever their people are, okay? Also, this person is someone who aspires to be a leader, so if you're more of a leader type, they might feel conflict about that. So I'm just getting like, for some reason, structure, spiritual path, or tradition is a challenge here. Could be that your spiritual path has it so that you guys aren't meant to be together at this time, and that could be one of the issues that you're facing, one of the obstacles to this connection, to them reaching out. Or they might be just otherwise committed, whether that be to another person, to another cause. So what is the outcome here for option 1 regarding this person coming towards them, taking some action? We've got the Devil card, Capricorn energy. So the outcome here is feeling bound to this person. I feel that this person feels a very strong bond to you. It is spiritual in nature. However, I'm feeling the karma that is present. Doesn't mean it's a karmic relationship, but definitely heavy karma here. So I feel that a transformation is ultimately needed in this connection, where it can move from being, something that's based in being like a forbidden fruit type scenario, particularly if this person is involved with somebody else. You might be the forbidden fruit, or if you guys have very important differences. This is something that needs to be addressed. I feel like there's an ending to your differences that needs to take place, a transformation that needs to occur in order for something more to happen between the two of you, in order for this person to take action towards you. I feel like what they're thinking about is that they do feel very, bound to something. And whether this is, their tradition, their religion, it does take an unhealthy energy on when it's being represented by the devil, because it's talking about, being overly fixated or obsessed with this sort of my way or the highway sort of righteousness energy that I'm getting from them. Whether, whatever it's related to, it does add an element of toxicity to the reading and to this connection. So in the outcome, I feel that, at the very best, this person is continuing to be obsessed with you, especially like in a physical way, right? Very intense magnetic chemistry between the two of you, but also there's this element of, there needing to be a change in this connection from unhealthy to healthy that needs to take place in order for this to be a fruitful connection, and in order for them to take action towards you. So there's some change that they need to make. And it could be, about owning their shadow side, and they could be feeling addicted to you, or you addicted to them. They could be in a codependent relationship, whether it's with you or with someone else. But I am feeling like there's a pretty high likelihood that that's going to change. Like, transformation is here. The universe is stepping in to create change in the situation here going forward. Yeah. Because the devil energy next to the Hierophant is an interesting placement, because one is talking about like religion, and the other one is talking about the devil, which is the dark side of religion, right? So regardless of what kind of religion this person is, or what their religious beliefs are, it might not even have anything to do with that. I feel like it has to do with someone wanting to take the high road here, but instead being bound or tied to some bad habits, some dark energy. Perhaps they're materialistic, overly concerned with money. Yeah, there's definitely let's get some advice. Okay, see what angel spirits and guides, what advice do you have for option 1 regarding this person, please? So I feel that this person is being a bit self-indulgent, okay? They could be over drinking, over imbibing, overspending, interested in, sex more than anything at this time. Lots of different things are coming to mind here. The Nine of Cups does talk about wish fulfillment, but it also talks about somebody who is sort of getting what they want and their needs met selfishly, okay? I feel like to the extent that you bring this person pleasure, they are interested in entertaining you, and they will share with you, their resources and indulge you as well, but it's more in the spirit of just having a good time. It's more in the spirit of getting down in the bedroom, maybe being a little kinky together. I mean, these are things that could be happening in this going forward, okay? Because we've got the outcome as a double card, we've got your advice as the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups saying, that you want your wishes fulfilled here in the situation. And I feel like this is good advice, or in terms of letting you know that there is good luck coming to you, that you will experience the abundance and generosity, the happiness that you're wanting to, okay? You're wanting to experience good things. I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying that you will experience that. However, I'm not convinced that it's going to be with this person. It could be that you are experiencing a joyful and a joyful relationship. Again, I'm not sure it's going to be with this person. I think maybe you have a lot of romantic partners, as the Nine of Cups can represent options, and as advice, I feel like this is saying, be open to other options, okay? Because I feel like this connection needs a transformation, but yet I see that going forward, you continue to feel bound towards this or to this person, and it's likely in an unhealthy way. So how do you know if it's in an unhealthy way? Then you need to ask yourself, is this relationship having a harmful effect on your life, okay? And is sexual desire for this person causing you to overlook character flaws in them? All right? Because this is about self-inflicted bondage, so it's not like you can't get away from this situation if you wanted to. If you really wanted it to change, if you wanted to get away from this person, then you really actually could, okay? So I feel like, there's a need here, and that in the future that your person is going to be reevaluating. I just feel like this energy, this person's not taking action towards you. They're just reevaluating stuff, And one of the major things that they're reevaluating is a sexual attraction that they feel for you that almost feels like oppressive, I mean, it feeds their ego in some way, right? Um, this person is likely not above manipulating you to satisfy their own needs. Okay, both of these cards can talk about that. So I feel like they're just trying to figure out what's false and what's true for them. Is this based in sexual attraction only for them? You know, they stand to lose a lot. You know, I feel like deep down this person is more traditional. So that's where this feeling of intense magnetic attraction with you is conflicting with them and rubbing them the wrong way, right? It's almost like they have a guilty conscience about your connection. Because in some way you guys have some key differences that are important to be addressed here. But I feel like change could happen, but I'm getting like you need to entertain other options in order for there to be a chance at a transformation in this connection. This person likely doesn't need you to be, you know, so available to them, I want to say. I feel like you have had an open heart towards this person. But this person doesn't really know what they want at present. They sense that they can have happiness with you, but they're also struggling with something that they feel bound to, some commitment they've made, while at the same time feeling really, really tied and bound to you as well. So your advice is to entertain your options, have a good time, open your heart to other situations, other people. You know, recognize that this person is in a selfish energy. They are assessing the situation, but they are not ready to do anything more than be obsessed with you, basically, going forward. So I'm going to go over to Vimeo. We're going to look at this from your perspective. We're going to pull a card representing you and what actions that you can take, challenges and advice for you again. I'm going to see like the outcome and whatever else wants to come out through the card. So if you want to follow me over to Vimeo, the link for that will be in the description box below. Otherwise, unfortunately, option 1, this person doesn't look like they're taking much action towards you, but they are trying to think of a new approach that they want to take towards you, okay? It's just, I feel like this person is bound or committed to something, and that they could only offer maybe, you know, passion at this time. That's not entirely healthy for you. And so reflect on it, make your own decisions. You have free will. If it didn't resonate, choose another option. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you feel drawn to, leave me a comment. Let me know, shed some light on what's going on in the situation. And I will talk to you next time. Welcome, option 2. Thanks for tuning in. So what is his next action going to be? Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for option 2, what is a person's next action going to be? First, we're going to look at your person's energy. Alright. Show me option 2's at person's energy, please. What's going on at present with them? Ooh. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Coins. So your person could be experiencing a bright, new, shiny opportunity, particularly in the areas of work, money, or finance. Maybe something to do with home as well. Their energy towards you is that of making a proposal, perhaps like a literal proposal, depending on where you're at in your connection, or extending some other sort of an offer. This card does represent new beginnings. Could be that this person has made a decision or is just feeling like pretty balanced in their life right now. Like things are going okay for them. They're able to keep things in their life under control for the most part. And so they're showing up, you know, focused and even ambitious here. I feel like, you know, your person could be planting seeds that they plan on sowing in the future here, or they're sowing seeds for something that they put hard work into. I feel like, though, that since this is an ace, it's talking about like the initial efforts being made or the beginning of some endeavor or some project, some achievement that they desire to make here, some success that they're having. I feel like this is someone who is pragmatic, practical, willing to work hard to bring their dreams to fruition. This is a realistic type person, generally speaking. So, if this doesn't sound like your person, then maybe choose another reading or another option, or there might be a message for you. This is a general reading, but this is how they're showing up. Could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but would have those energies at present regardless. So this could be somebody that you have met through work-related avenues, or you work with, or this person could be launching some sort of a new business, or could be a business partner for some of you. But I feel like, this is the type of person that takes a practical and realistic approach towards connections, okay? This is somebody that has something to offer, and this is a card about sowing seeds. So this could be somebody's baby's father, or but that'll only apply for, some of you or a few of you. Take how it resonates. I'm getting this person, I'm getting like a sensual energy from this person for some of you. Meaning that this person is maybe wanting to offer you a little something, if you know what I mean. So let's look at what actions are going to take towards you. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have chosen option 2, what actions is this person planning to take towards them? Or are they going to take towards them? What's this person's next actions going to be? Okay, that somewhat came out. We've got some air energy, and I was feeling air energy. Could be Libra, I'm getting that strongly, but it's Gemini and Aquarius as well. So this is somebody who is preparing. They're gathering information about you. They're watching you from a distance, maybe watching you online. And this is because they're in the initial stages. Again, we've got some initial stages energy here, initial stages energy here. This could be a new connection, or a rejuvenation in a current connection. Whatever the case, apply it how it resonates. This person is absorbing and observing information about you. Okay, so what action are they taking? They're in the early stages of planning some action towards you. With a page is someone who is in the early stages. They're an observant, intellectual type person. They are a page though, so they're not exactly the most experienced person. If they are experienced, they don't feel that experienced or competent towards you, but they're willing to learn. I feel like they're trying to learn here. Trying to learn what action they should take. So it could be that they're studying you, and they could be planning on sending you a message, as Messengers talks about messages. So what action is this person going to take? According to the cards, they're going to send you a message. They're curious about you, okay? I feel like they're thinking about testing the waters with you. They could be viewing you as a challenge that they want to embrace. I feel like this person does have some anxiety. This tends to be, an anxious little person, this Page of Swords. They might be feeling like unprepared to communicate with you. But I feel like they're gonna conjure up the ability to trust themselves and reach out here. Even if they do it in an immature or with a detached attitude, they might reach out in an immature way or with a detached attitude. I feel like this is due to anxiety that they have. So if they reach out to you this way, it's due to their anxiety and feeling like unprepared. But they want to be prepared, right? They want to learn how to approach you and do it in the right way. This person could also be a bit idealistic about love, or idealizing you, putting you on a pedestal as well. That contributes to their anxiety around reaching out to you, but I feel like they are going to reach out to you. I don't know how ready this person's going to be to commit. If you're looking for commitment, I feel like they desire, for a lot of you with this Ace of Pentacles, the making of a serious offer. However, if they're idealizing you, they need to figure out, who you really are and see the relationship, clearly from a mature perspective in order to determine whether or not this is something that they're willing to commit to. But definitely this person is planning on reaching out to you. There's some things they need to do first, and I think that has a lot to do with them just getting more information about you and feeling more confident in the situation, getting more clear about what they want to say. But they are planning on they're going to reach out to you, send you a message of some kind, and continue watching you and observing you. So let's look at any obstacles in the connection for option 2. Or what are obstacles, for this person to come and take some action towards option 2? What are the options? Obstacles. Uh-oh. Freudian slip. They might have another option that they're dealing with, but only take that if that resonates. What obstacles are there in this connection, and with regard to this person coming towards option 2, taking an action towards them? I feel like there's been delays to this connection really getting going, perhaps in the past or at present. Maybe they're not sure how you feel about them. I feel like there's been some defensiveness in the connection. Maybe you've been defensive towards them. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have that energy, but this is like an obstacle for them. I feel like concerns about their ability maybe to perform in the bedroom for some reason, and I think maybe that has to do with perhaps you've been defensive towards them, and so they're wondering like if you have passion towards them, or they're not feeling the heat from you for some reason. So they could be wondering about your level of passion and your level of feeling towards them, and that could be presenting an obstacle here. But if that doesn't resonate, or even if it does, this card also talks about complications or delays and frustration as a result of that. So it's been a real turn-off to this person that there has been frustrations or delays in this connection really getting going here. I feel like they've been impatient, or they feel impatient, or maybe they feel that you are feeling impatient. Maybe this is the reason why you're frustrated with the delay, so they perceive you as maybe being defensive. So they're wanting to come towards you very carefully and in a smart way, perhaps because you're being defensive, or they feel that you are. I get that your person, they like to think with regards to coming towards you, sending you a message. They like to think and rethink their plans or about what they want to say, and if there are adjustments that need to be made by this person to be on your good side and to move this forward, they're thinking about what adjustments they need to make. And so I feel like if this person hasn't reached out to you recently, or if you haven't been in touch recently, then it's to do with this person maybe just sitting back and waiting for the right time. So they're just like kind of watching, waiting for the right time to approach you. Some of you guys, this could have started off as a fling or a one-night stand, or the relationship or affair was short-lived. And so again, this is just saying that this didn't really get going or off the ground. There's something about it having been temporary or being temporary at present. And if that doesn't resonate, well, even if it does, this person kind of does have a tendency, I feel, to wear rose-colored glasses. And now they're seeing what they really want. So like if they thought that this connection was only something, that they were interested in doing short term, I feel like they're having a realization that they actually do want more than just, a short-lived affair with you, okay? But they're also trying to figure out if they're wearing rose-colored glasses or not, and if they're seeing you clearly and understanding the situation clearly. As far as they know, they want you, and they realize they want something more, whereas perhaps they did it in the past, but we see their intentions are more serious now. But obstacles are the way that perhaps they treated you in the past. Maybe they treated you like a temporary thing, and now they're rethinking that. So they're wondering like if you still have that passion for them, and if you would be open to a passion, a new beginning. They don't know perhaps, if your passion for them has dwindled or not. So what's the outcome of this situation for those who've tuned in for option 2? It's going to be the outcome here in terms of what's this person's next actions going to be towards them. Like what's the outcome going to be? They're coming towards you. They're riding in, they're riding high, they feel the passion, they don't care. They don't care if they have doubts about the way you feel. They don't care if they wonder if you feel passion for them or if your passion has dwindled. They still have passion for you. Sagittarius energy, but could also be Leo or Aries. Any sign really, but this is the energy that is present here. So in the outcome, this is a card about movement. Knight of Wands is about movement, traveling towards something that you desire. Wands are about desire. So it also talks about good news and receiving good news. So we've got 2 cards here that are talking about receiving good news, receiving communication from this person of a positive kind here. Perhaps in the form of a message, but for a lot of you it's going to be like physical contact here. This is going to be the outcome. Perhaps they send you a message, fill you out. Whatever they do it in the right way, and then they end up being able to see you in person. So you could be getting ready here, option 2, for a new adventure with this person. You could be traveling with this person, or they could be traveling towards you, especially if you're at a distance, but it's going to be exciting going forward here. Some sort of movement of a happy kind. I feel like this person has grown restless. And I feel like you've grown restless as well. This is part of the reason why they're trying to be very careful in their approach of you, and why they're questioning, your feelings for them. There's some restlessness here, but it's going to culminate in some good news coming from this person to you, or about this person, okay? So, yeah, I feel happy. It's going to be a happy outcome. Well, this card is usually described as somebody who is, on the move, on the go. It's a very likable person, idealistic, loyal to their friends, but when it comes to like romance, it can be a bit, a bit short-lived, right? This is somebody with whom you can have a lot of fun, but they generally tend to be, a free spirit who doesn't like commitments. I feel like this person wants to have a commitment, but I feel like their maturity level might not be to the level that it would need to be to really offer you a long-term commitment at this time. But regardless, this does show you guys, I want to say hooking up. For some of you it will be hooking up, for others of you it will be a coming together in a happy sort of way, having some fun, to whatever extent that you're comfortable taking it, and it's just gonna be fun. So anywhere from receiving good news from or about this person, to them showing up on your doorstep, to you guys having fun in some way together, some new adventure starting here, some adventure with this person in the future, and the outcome here. So what advice does Spirit have for option 2 regarding this reading, please? Oh. We've got the 9 of Swords. So if you've been hurt lately, if you've been feeling a lot of anxiety or negative thoughts about this person, the situation, or your life in general, you're being advised to wrap that up with that 9 being about completion. You could be ruminating some negative thoughts about this person and or some other life area, and you just need to know, like Spirit's telling you, that you've come to the end of this period of unhappiness, okay? Maybe some of you have figured out what it is that's causing you so much unhappiness, and maybe it was that you are not taking enough time for yourself, enough time to heal or recover from some burden or some sadness in your life. And if that's the case, then I feel like you're making the steps that you're guided to make to deal with your issues here. Maybe you have stopped feeling sorry for yourself, or you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself, as this is your advice card, in order to make, necessary changes here and repair any damage in this connection and move forward. Now, if you're needing to repair damages from another relationship, or another relationship, perhaps with friends, family, or work, whatever the case may be, it's all the same advice, saying that you need to make changes to your thinking in order to repair any damages that have caused you to be in this sort of dark night of the soul, or soul energy, nightmare energy. You need to move on and away from that, so you can have this happy adventure with this person who's coming towards you here, because they are making the steps, and they are taking the action to contact you and invite you to have, a good time, basically, to make you some sort of an offer. They're considering you as a potential serious partner. They're a little up in the air, I feel, about how you feel and about the potential here for the connection, but they're willing to explore that. And so if you want to explore that with them, there is a need to make some changes to your thinking, your negative thoughts, leave that stuff behind. And some of you who are more heavily burdened might be seeking some sort of mental health help. No shame in that. Do it if you need to. But your advice is to, you know, this person's examining your connection to see, what the potential is here. You're guided to do that, but just don't be overly negative when you're examining it, when you're assessing it. It's up to you if you decide that you want to continue to deal with this person, or if you'd be better off, leaving them alone. Some of you are probably wondering if it's better to leave this person alone, or reject any advances from them. Like if you have some doubts, if you worry that this person is a player, or they've been a player to you in the past, or if they approach you in a way that you think means that all they want from you is one thing, and they want different things from you or then you might be wondering if maybe you're just better off not dealing with this person. Maybe you'll be happier then if you did deal with them. But there is a call here for you to be honest with yourself, especially if you've been deceiving yourself for a while. And deception could be in any form. Could be deceiving yourself that you have feelings for this person, saying that you don't when you do, or perhaps this person's feelings are correct, and maybe your passion has dwindled for them, feelings have dwindled for them. So maybe you would be better off letting them ride off into the sunset alone. But that is entirely up to you. You have free will, but your advice is to be honest with yourself, don't deceive yourself, and also move on from your negative thinking in order to heal and move on with your life, whether it be with this person or someone else. So I'm going to take this over to Vimeo, where we're going to look at your present energies, what actions you can take here. Basically the same things that we looked at regarding your person, we're going to look at regarding you, and then we're going to get some advice going forward to see what's going to happen in this connection. So if you'd like to follow me over to Vimeo, the link for that is in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you found value in the reading. If it didn't resonate, feel free to choose another option or another reading, come back another day. And so if you liked it, you can hit the like button. That does support the channel, as well as please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Supports the channel. And drop a comment in the comment section down below if you feel drawn to, if this resonated. Let me know a little bit about your story. That'd be helpful as well. So I will talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 3. Thanks for tuning in for your reading. I hope everybody's doing well today, and let's get started. So this reading is about, what is his next move going to be? What is his next action going to be? The next action your person's going to take. If you're dealing with a female, apply it, the way that it fits to your situation. It's just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to call it, say what's his next action going to be? So think about your person. I'd like to thank those of you who have purchased personal readings from me, and those of you who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. Those who have continued to stay subscribed to my channel, thank you for that as well. And appreciate all the support. So, and the comments are always wonderful. I always appreciate reading the comments as well. Gives me a lot of encouragement to continue going, and I love doing what I do. So it's a win-win situation. So for option 3, angels, spirits, and guides, for the person they came to this reading for, what is his next action going to be towards the viewer? For those who have chosen option 3, what is their person's next action going to be towards them? What's their next action going to be towards them? So first we're going to get a card to look at your person. Let's get a card representing option 3's person. Oh, 2 cards wanted to come out, and it's an interesting combination. We've got the 2 of Cups, water sign energy, and we've got the Devil, Capricorn energy. So those could be in signs, could be in one or both of your charts, but regardless, it's the energy here. So this person could be bound in a situation at present. If you know this to be a third-party situation, let it resonate as that. If not, disregard this part. But I am seeing some sort of feeling of being bound to something that is not necessarily a good thing. It's usually representing a toxic energy or a relationship that has an unhealthy dynamic. If you know that this person and you are doing just fine and that you're happy and wonderful, then this unhealthy dynamic may be within the person in the form of obsession, addiction. An addiction could take any form, be it food, drink, or substance, or an addiction to another person like codependency. Yeah, but your person does have mutual feelings for you. Like if you were wondering if this person's feelings are there, if they care about you as much as you care about them, the Two of Cups indicates that they do. For some of you, this could be an early relationship, because Two of Cups represents the early stages of a relationship. But it does show, as you can see on the card, two individuals, holding their cups together. Cups represent emotion, so the emotion is mutual. You guys feel fondly towards one another, at least ostensibly on the outside. When you're dating one another, it's got this very good feeling to it. It feels like it's going places, right? Because the Two of Cups is, like I said, the beginning of a journey with regards to love. So it could be, the very beginning. But even if it's not, this is just saying at the very least that your person feels, very good feelings towards you. Feels like they want to cooperate with you. It feels like you bring, harmony into their life, and they want things to go more smoothly with you. So if things have not gone smoothly in this connection, they're wanting things to go more smoothly with you. They're wanting to, because they enjoy these feelings of like newness, rejuvenation, like a honeymoon phase that you guys are currently in, or they want to get back to a place where you guys feel like you're in a honeymoon phase, okay? Regardless, they have, good intentions, or good feelings rather, towards you at present. Feel optimistic, and yeah. So I feel like, some of you, have had a happy relationship with this person, and maybe you're still having a happy relationship with this person, because you understand each other. There's a part of one another that brings out the best in the other, and I feel like there is mutual feelings, respect even between the two of you, and the balance in the connection. However, you do feel like something is off. That's probably why you're at the reading, and I am seeing that there is something off here with that Devil card. Devil card talks about, like I said, obsession or some sort of unhealthy or toxic dynamic in the connection. Maybe you guys are codependent on one another because you have such strong feelings for each other that it's become codependent. So you want to back off the codependency if you know that to be true. If there's anything that you can do, if it's on your part. This is representing your person though, but they could be thinking that about you, that maybe you're a bit codependent on them, obsessed with them, or they're obsessed with you. So take it how it resonates. This is a general reading. This can also talk about somebody being chained to material things. So this is a sex, drugs, and rock and roll card, so your person could have a problem with any of those. Do any of those to excess or something like that, or it could be that they're obsessed with money or material things. At the very least, it's a card representing fear and hang-ups, and this person, might, be manipulating some of you, to get what they want out of the situation. So I do feel like they care about you, but they could be manipulating you as well. This is somebody that is out to get what they want. So, with this card, you always have to ask yourself, is this a harmful relationship in some way? And in what way is it harmful? If you know that with the Two of Cups, it's like a 50-50 shot of it being just a really good relationship where you guys have very fond feelings, mutual feelings for one another, combined with really hot sexual attraction and intense chemistry, because this is also something this card represents. Or it could be that, it's really good, but there's something under the surface that you're not quite comfortable with, or they're not quite comfortable with, okay? There's a side of this person's personality that's rather dark, okay? So, take it how it resonates. It could be a really good relationship that's just, got a lot of chemistry, or it could be, a potentially harmful connection that feels very, very good emotionally sometimes. Yeah, this person has feelings for you, but there is a dark side to them that may or may not affect you in a negative way, okay? Best case scenario, they really, really feel bound to you sexually and are borderline obsessed with you because they love you so much. But, it's going to vary depending on the person watching. So, this is your person. What actions are they going to take? Okay, let's just get right into it. Angel Spirits and Guides, what action is option 3's person going to take towards them? What action is option 3's person going to take towards them? We've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles talks about somebody who is really waiting, probably for a long time. Also somebody that's observing what needs to go and what needs to stay, whether that be a person, place, or thing. Somebody also that could be focused on their work and their money. I feel like at present your person's feeling very impatient though, because this is a card about patience with it being in reverse. It could say they feel anxious and they're concerned about their losses regarding this connection. So if their dark side has come out and negatively affected your very loving connection here, I feel they feel anxiety about that, and they're concerned about their losses regarding you. Maybe they feel like, they're never going to reach their goal towards you, whether that's, taking the connection to the next level. Well, yeah, taking it to the next level, regardless if you guys are out of contact. Next level would be getting back in contact. If you guys are dating, it would be like becoming exclusive. If you're engaged, it'd be getting married. So whatever the next level is for you, your person is worried that you're never going to get there, or that once you guys do get there, it won't live up to your expectations, or perhaps, they're worried that they won't live up to your expectations, okay? I feel like your person is burdened. They realize that there's been a lack of maturity on their part in this connection. And I feel like whatever the shadow side represents makes them feel like giving up at times. And at present, they are feeling very impatient. I feel most of all with themselves here, because I think that they've been procrastinating. And as a result, one or both of you is experiencing a lack of enthusiasm towards this connection. And there's really a final push that needs to be done here on your person, or that your person needs to make in order to move this forward. And it's like they don't have the energy to do it. Could be that they feel distrustful of you, suspicious. We saw, again, that's that devil energy. Some of that coming through. Devil energy can represent jealousy, suspicion. So this is a part of your person's personality. And I feel like with regards to taking, action towards you, they are experiencing like distrust and suspicion. So their fear is maybe what motivates them to take an action towards you. And whatever fears they might have might be around, your loyalty, or the relationship's ability to have stability in the future or at present. So they are fearful about your loyalty and this relationship stability. Even if you've done nothing to inspire suspicion in this person, even if you've just been really great and trustworthy the whole time, they still feel this way, and they feel insecure and worry that, that your feelings are diminishing. So it's not really saying that they're going to take any action at present. So let's see. Wait, clarification on the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, please. What actions? And we've got 2 Pentacle cards. Pentacles talk about money, home, and work, and those are both in reverse, saying there's a blockage regarding their money. So if they're hesitating, procrastinating, part of that could be money issues, money problems. This is these are both earth sign energy, and we have Capricorn. So we have strong Capricorn in the reading, but also Virgo and Taurus, as well as water signs. So basically this person, that I'm feeling like very strong Capricorn with this King of Pentacles in reverse. So they're experiencing money issues basically. So this is a major issue in why they're not coming towards you, why they're not taking action to progress this connection forward. Maybe, they've made an investment and it hasn't paid off financially the way they'd hoped. There's some sort of delay regarding their money, or some sort of obstacle to their material success. Getting that, a few of you, this person, if they are married, they're getting a divorce, or they need to get a divorce. They're concerned around getting a divorce or separating from someone that they live with or have their money combined with, because it will cost them financially. I feel like this is depressing for your person, and it just contributes to their insecurity. They feel really stuck, but they just don't have the drive to get out of this rut. So at present they might not even be in the best mood. If you're dealing with them, you probably know that to be true, and if you're not dealing with them or hearing from them, just know that maybe it's a good thing. They're sort of in their shadow energy here, I'm seeing. And I feel like, this person sort of, again, this is like an addiction to material things. This is an expression of their shadow side. At the very least, if not addiction, an obsession with money or material things is sort of permeating from this person. And as a result of that, they may have settled for something that offers stability, but not excitement or romance, whether that's with you or someone else, or if that's the reason why they're not coming towards you. It's to do with their stability. So they can't really offer you much romance or excitement at this time. So they're not really coming towards you because they don't have that to offer, and they don't even really have money to offer. And if they do, it's like consuming their thoughts right now. Routine, responsibility could also be what's draining them. But I feel like they're feeling stuck, and it's likely to do with financial reasons, unfortunately. So I was going to get the outcome of the situation. Angel, spirits, and guides, what's the outcome going to be here? For option 3, is this person going to take action towards them, or what's going to be the outcome between option 3 and this person they came to the video for? If you like the reading so far, please hit the like button, and if it does resonate and you feel like it, drop a comment in the comment section down below. Oh, okay. Well, hello. What do we got going on here? Your person really wants an end to the despair that they feel in this connection with you. They are sort of stuck in self-pity mode regarding their emotions and hurt emotions about the connection. And as a result of that, you know, they're not being harmonious and cooperating with the connection, but they do think of you with that Six of Cups. Six of Cups in reverse is even still a positive card, as it does talk about them thinking about you, remembering the good old days between the two of you and the good times that you shared. It could be that you're doing this as well. And I feel like this is a soulmate connection, likely for most of you, and therefore you guys can be feeling and picking up on each other's emotions, and the fact that you're both reminiscing about the good old days. The only thing about this card is that it could keep you stuck, and we saw that your person is stuck, so maybe they're stuck reminiscing about the good old days with you, and just in general, if their life's not going real good, they're stuck in the good old days. They need to get in the present moment to make changes here in order to do that. But in the outcome, I feel like they're going to be a bit stuck in their childish sort of energies, emotionally childish energies, right? Maybe in fantasizing about the past, feeling self-pity here with the Five of Cups. But things are not all lost with the Two of Cups here. They just need to change their attitude in order to see potential still here in the connection. You know, for some of you, this person's feelings have deepened. Like if there's been a separation in the connection, or they've done something, or the fact that, you know, this is taking long to get off the ground, there's been delays, procrastination in the connection for whatever reason, I feel like this is the type of person that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So they could even be like fantasizing about you even harder because of the fact that it's taking so long, that this has been delayed. And so that's going to resonate for some of you, a deepening of feelings on this person's part. Or it might resonate for you, the fact that this person is unattainable at this time, or that things are not progressing. If it's been a long time especially, maybe, you know, this is causing you to have deepening feelings. But I am saying, like, there is a need for leaving, you know, childish romantic fantasies behind for your person, including, like, the fact that an ending or a heartbreak may have occurred in this connection, or that they're facing an ending or a heartbreak. And, you know, in the outcome. So for some of you, you know, there is going to be disappointment and a loss in this connection. There is no sugarcoating that, unfortunately. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. This is a card of sadness and loss. But, you know, while this will make you feel hopeless and helpless, it'll also make them feel that way as well, I feel. And so beware of self-pity going forward if that's representing you. And I feel like, you know, I have to say this, some of you are reminiscing about the past so hard with this person that it's like picking a scab over and over again. And so you're not really allowing yourself to heal from it. So you need to heal from it. Maybe forget about this person. Put them out of your mind for a while. If they're not making progress towards you, if it's been a long time, you know, yes, you can still feel the connection to them. Yes, they still miss you, I feel. You feel that. But holding on to the past is preventing you from moving forward in your present life, especially if this person is not involved in your life at present. And if you guys are in separation, I feel like, you know, you're not allowing yourself to heal if you're focusing too much on the past. Now, if that doesn't resonate for you, it could resonate for your person. This could be what they're doing. So take it how it resonates. But it is likely that there will be some sort of an ending here in the outcome. Now, if you know this person is married to someone else, it could be a good thing, you know, right? Or if not married, then just in another committed relationship, or feeling bound in some way to somebody else, and that's a good thing. This person could be ending that, but they will have feelings of loss. Even if they want the connection to end, it's still going to be feelings of loss for them. But the good thing is that it opens up new possibilities for you. And for some, your person's gonna, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll with this three of Cups in reverse. So after some sort of a loss here, I feel like you or your person is going to continue indulging too much drinking, too much partying, a lot of them are going to do that, to be honest. Some of them are going to feel too worn out from whatever intense emotional situation or endings occurring in their life here, whatever financial problems they're having. They just need downtime. They need to be alone. They need to have some downtime here with that Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe they're just over the party scene, so it depends on the person. So if this person is a big partier, then that will resonate, that maybe they're over it. And for those of you that this person, hasn't really been partying, but after an ending, they're the type that is prone to going out, having a good time, overindulging to sort of numb their feelings. If you know that to be true about your person, then you can expect that in the future here. Or this could be you again if it's you. So I'm getting, this an ending, holding on to the past, feeling left out, feeling discouraged, feeling lonely. Somebody has grown and the other person hasn't kept up is likely. And for some of you that aren't having an ending with this person, you are going to have some sort of feelings of loss or disappointment, or be dealing with their loss or disappointment. Something that they can't get over. It might not even have anything to do with you. It could be just their low vitality or depression that you're going to be having to deal with. And so they're not going to be feeling much like having a good time or hanging out. And so your only recourse and the only thing that you can do is just remember the good old days with this person going forward, because they're kind of, in self-pity mode here in the outcome. So what advice does Spirit have for you? I am going to draw from Ask Your Guides deck. Angels, Spirits, and Guides. For those who have chosen option 3, what do their spirit guides have for them? Like, what advice does their spirit guides have for them, please, regarding this reading and this connection? What advice? We've got Suffering, Divine Teacher, number 23. That breaks down to a 5 in numerology. That number could have significance, or one of you guys could have that in your chart, your numerology chart. Be 5 life path, 5 passion number, personality number, something along those lines. So I feel like, what this card is saying is that, you're suffering at present, and, if you're not, you're going to be, unfortunately. So take what resonates. If this isn't your reading, choose a different option or another reader, another reading. Don't take anything that doesn't resonate if it doesn't resonate, okay? Because you can understand that this could be a triggering reading, but if you were drawn here, maybe this is you facing your fears by hearing this reading. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen this way, okay? This is just a general reading, but in terms of, like, the advice that your guides have for you, what they're saying with that card is that there's some sort of suffering, and they're helping you through that period of suffering, okay? Could be talking about this person suffering. Could have been something bad happen in this connection or to your person. Yeah, I feel like your person has difficulty being vulnerable here in the physical world, and as a result, they attract losses in their life. Maybe they've experienced sudden losses, or you have. I feel like regardless, this is both of you guys sort of struggling to get through the day to day. Like, you're being really challenged right now, and your guides are acknowledging that. And it's not meant to scare you. It's meant to warn you that you're not as grounded as you should be. So you need to get more grounded. Get yourself a piece of hematite. Get yourself a grounding mat. Go outside. Walk barefoot in the sand or in the grass. Meditate and ground yourself, okay? Because you could be attracting this sad outcome. And if you don't want to attract this sad outcome, then grounding may help prevent that outcome from happening. This is coming from your guides. You might be attracting some sort of drama into your life, so you need to get grounded, is what they're saying. Your person definitely needs to ground and heal, but you can't control them. You can only control yourself. So, be open, to the fact that any pain or upset that you've attracted or are attracting isn't without, opportunities or hidden gifts, because we had that Five of Cups. So it's validating that that Two of Cups that's there, it's still there for the taking. That Two of Cups that's there, that love, that romantic partnership, it's still there in the outcome. Okay, whether with this person or someone else, it's still there for you. Okay, so don't think that it isn't. There is a hidden gift and opportunity. So if this person is toxic for you, for those that resonate with that, then them leaving or this ending is a good thing. And although it might be very hurtful to you both, and hard to get over, it's going to be worth it in the end, because what the Suffering card is saying that there's an opportunity in every loss. But even if you guys don't officially end it, there's a chance with grounding and meditation that you could prevent such ending. But some of you will not be able to, but so it doesn't matter, because either way you're going to attract opportunity to your life. There is still a chance for you to get what you want here. But maybe you just need a break or a rest from this person in this situation. Maybe a rest from ruminating about it. Yeah, some of you just need some time, perhaps alone from this person, to get grounded again and to redirect some of your energy back into yourself. So, this is also a card that's talking about, your ability to handle whatever's coming towards you. If the worst does come to pass, you are able to handle it, your guides are saying. Maybe the worst part about this for some of you is that this ending is coming, or a break is coming, and just feeling that upset feeling about that is even harder than the actual event occurring, right? So just being in dread, being worried, being upset about the fact that this is ending, or it might end, or you're worried that it's going to end. Not only is that attracting that ending for sure, but even if it isn't, you being in this mindset is even worse than actually losing this person, is what your guides are saying. This wanting to avoid this pain from happening. That could even cause more, trying to avoid it. So in other words, you can, don't let your life be run by fear. You can handle the situation, whatever it is. Any discomfort, that you're feeling, trying to prevent this from happening or worrying about, is more disabling or more harmful than what could actually occur here. Okay? So in acceptance, and in grace, have compassion and strength. And your divine teachers are saying, their message to you is embrace and be patient with your pain. It will bring insight and understanding, and in time peace, and you will heal. But you have to allow yourself to feel your feelings of discomfort. You have to be willing to face your fears, and you have to be willing to move on and through your situation, because the only way past your pain is through it, and you have to be able to face that, and you're being guided and protected as you do so. And that in doing that, it's going to bring you the insight and understanding that you need, and in time it's going to bring you peace, and you will heal. Okay? Alright, so for those of you who would like to follow me over to Vimeo, I'm going to look at you in the present moment, what actions you can take, maybe some obstacles or challenges that you're going to face, and what the future holds for this connection, as well as pull some message cards, because I ran out of time, so I'm not able to do that in this part of the video. So if you'd like to follow me over there, cool. The link to that will be in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. I hope you got something out of the reading. Again, if it didn't resonate, feel free to choose another reading. And if you would please like and subscribe if you feel drawn to, that'd be great. And I will talk to you next time.